Changing a tire on the side of the road usually means sweat, strain, and hoping nothing goes wrong. This is the Vever electric car jack, and it's meant to make that whole situation a lot easier. Let's take a closer look and see if it's actually worth keeping in your trunk. This is an electric car jack designed specifically for roadside emergencies. Instead of cranking a manual jack, you just plug this in, press a button, and the car lifts itself. It's a whole lot easier to use, especially if you're stranded alone on the side of the road. It comes in this handy case with all the accessories you need, including the power cables and the remote control. The idea here is to take the physical struggle out of a really common car problem. So how does it actually work? It's pretty straightforward. The jack runs off your car's power source. You can either plug it into the 12-volt outlet inside your car, or connect it directly to the battery with the included clamps. Once it's positioned correctly under the car's lift point, you use the wired remote to operate it. You press the up button, and it lifts the vehicle smoothly and steadily. There's no pumping, no awkward cranking, and no crawling around on the ground trying to get leverage. For a simple tire change, that feature alone is a huge upgrade over the standard scissor jack that comes with most vehicles. It just simplifies the most difficult part of the job. Now, let's talk about who this is actually for. This isn't really a tool for professional mechanics or people who are working on cars every single week in their garage. This is for everyday drivers. We're talking about commuters, families on a road trip, or anyone who just wants a reliable backup plan for a flat tire or other roadside emergency. If you drive long distances for work, or you often travel through areas with unpredictable weather, having a tool like this can seriously reduce the stress and hassle of a breakdown. It's for the person who values preparedness and wants to be self-sufficient without needing a ton of physical strength. So let's get into the pros and the limitations, because no tool is perfect. The biggest pro, without a doubt, is the ease of use. It saves you a ton of time and, more importantly, a lot of physical effort. It turns a potentially difficult task into a simple, button-pushing process. The trade-off is that it's definitely bulkier and heavier than the basic jack that came with your car. It will take up more space in your trunk, and it's really important to remember that this doesn't replace basic safety. You still need to make sure you're on flat, stable ground and that you're placing the jack on the car's designated lift points. It makes the job easier, but it doesn't make safety rules disappear. So, why does a tool like this make sense to have? As a dedicated trunk tool, this is a fantastic upgrade if you want something more reliable and user-friendly than the often flimsy emergency jack that manufacturers include with most cars. It's all about adding convenience and peace of mind to your emergency kit. It's not trying to replace a professional floor jack you'd have in a garage. It's designed to be the best possible tool for a bad situation on the road. If you're interested in checking out the current pricing or want to see the full specs for yourself, I've put a link for you down in the description below. This is definitely one of those tools you hope you never have to use, but you'll be incredibly glad you have it when you do. Thanks for watching, and drive safe.